Your smooth white skin desire. You're my only drug, girl. Take too much and you'll die in love. Already made up my mind.
What is everybody? Trent with SoundlinkTV magazine with a Rookie of the Year today. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. Exhausted.
Yeah, same. A little fumbled there at the start, but
It happens.
yeah, you just got off the road and you're about to hit the road again.
Yeah, I left Delaware yesterday, drove the whole way back to Raleigh, literally got in my car this morning and drove here, so I slept maybe 3 or 4 hours. I'm pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
But I made it in time. Literally, I made it in time just to play. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah, you did. So this is a little interesting right here because you just got off the tour with Kyle Lucas and Stages and Stereos. You're doing this little show tonight with Woven Hiatus, Say We Can Fly, and then you're going out with Sherwood and stuff. So, how's this little string of tours been going for you and shaping up?
It's been great. Our first tour is with He Is We, which this was supposed to be He Is We show, and Forever Sickest Kids, and Kyle Lucas. So that was our first one back, and that went really, really well. And then we decided to do a headliner, and then we asked Daniel and Lancaster from Stages, and he said yes. And then we asked Kyle, because he was already on the previous tour for us, and it all just worked out. And we got to go out for a good, I think it was like 18 shows. Yeah, it was great. It was tiring, but great. We had a lot of long drives.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning of the routing was just East Coast, and then it ended up being like Midwest and like in the East Coast and all over the place. So it was good. It was worth it though. We had a blast.
All right, so it's kind of interesting because you're back, the band's back and everything, and so I guess go through a little bit, and talk about kind of like, because you guys are from North Carolina, you guys kind of blew up, got big, toured with some pretty big names and stuff, and now you're coming back and stuff. So like, what have you taken back from your career and this, I guess, comeback or whatever?
We're taking it serious, but we're not taking it serious, if that makes sense. We're not trying to be on the road constantly, like 12 months out of the year like we used to get to where we were. We're just doing like tours where it means something to us. So like, for instance, like Forever Sickest Kids hit us up and they wanted us to be on it. Obviously, we're going to do that. And then Sherwood mentioned that they were going to do support, so we asked if they wanted us, and they said yes. So we're doing like tours that mean something to us instead of just jumping on whatever we can find, if that makes sense. So today meant a lot to me because I've toured with Braden from Say We Can Fly like 4 times, and he's a special friend in my life. So it was cool for him to like, hey, come play this show of us at Ground Zero. I've never played this city in my entire life, so it's just like, all right, cool. I think I played Greenville one time, right? But this doesn't count as Greenville, correct?
Yeah.
I played Greenville with Secondhand twice. I don't even know where it was.
The Channel, Orange Peel, or anything like that? Any of those names sound familiar?
Well, I thought the Orange Peel was in.
Not the. That is Asheville. Forgot the other one. The what? Oh, the Handlebar. I'm sorry.
Handlebar.
Yes.
Boom.
I always get that and the Orange Peel mixed up, but yeah, the Handlebar.
That's been a long time. It's been like 6 years before we went on hiatus. So yeah, it's been cool coming out of not doing anything for a long time as a full band and coming back and doing some stuff. So it's like, it's interesting. Some shows are like, cool, they're all still here, they all still love it. And there's some shows where we used to do 300-400 people and it's like a lot less. But I mean, at the same time, like, I mean, you got to do that. You got to fight. We haven't done anything in forever. So I mean, the music scene is nothing like it used to be. So I mean, we're just taking it one day at a time, and we're about to go in the studio and do some new songs, which is cool. I don't think we even said that yet to anybody, so that's cool. And
Played a new one tonight though.
I did. I played a new one tonight, which is more acoustic-y, but I mean, it'll be full band recorded. And on the Sherwood tour, we're hoping to get a new song out. We're going to do a single before that tour. Or just like a song, maybe not a single, like a big push song, but just a new song, just to have something new out.
So you guys came out during, I guess, what you could call the MySpace era. That was hype back then. And now it's all Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat. You got to be on all of it. So what is the marketing strategy for the new stuff versus back then we could just throw it on MySpace and people just like, yeah, go crazy?
We are trying to figure that out right now. I've learned a few little cool things, and we've had some cool bigger bands like give us a little like retweet or a share that's helped us out. I'm still trying to figure out the new system of things. Cause MySpace, I had it down. Yeah. So it's weird doing the new things. I've been looking at a lot of the members, or not a lot, a few of the members of Rookie are now in Small Pools, which is a band that's doing really well. And they're about to go out with Mr. Wives. I don't know how to say it. I've been watching how they've been doing their online social media stuff and seeing like how they do their things. So I'm starting to learn a little bit off them, and then a few other bands that are back too. So yeah, we just cheat and find other bands doing what you're doing, and then you just kind of gravitate towards it.
All right, man. Well, I got a couple of fun ones here for you, then we'll let you get out of here. The first one is I'm sure you know what the Punk Goes Pop series is and everything.
Right,
so if you could do a Punk Goes Disney album and stuff, like what Disney song would you cover?
Oh my goodness, probably Aladdin. That one jump ahead of dun 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 dun. I don't know. That one's cool. You know, it would be really cool if you did like a punk version of some of the slower songs and some of the. What's a good one?
Can you feel the love tonight?
Hey, if you put some 1975 sounds on that and like vibe that out, that would be amazing. Actually.
Well, there's your hit right there. There's your hit right there. You guys should do that. And
freaking Elton John.
All right, I got one more, and this is like sort of like your signature one. Obviously, you're a great songwriter and stuff, and so if you could hang out with, date, marry, do anything you want to with Taylor Swift, and she wrote a song about you, and y'all could write a song together or anything, what would the song be called, and what would it be about?
Oh my goodness, what's her new chorus go right now?
Look what you made me do like 10 times in a row.
Yeah. Oh, do you like that? Wait, time out. Do you like that song?
Okay, the first part and the ending, it kind of sounds like modern theatrical, you know, I don't know what you want to call it. Like, I don't want to call it post-hardcore or whatever.
This on the radio for the next 2 years.
Yeah. So like, if you listen to, I'm gonna give out shout-outs to some people we've worked with before. If you listen to a band like The Funeral Portrait or Famous Last Words, you know, where they have the little staccato strings and their heavy music, those parts kind of, or Crown the Empire, those parts kind of align a little bit.
Absolutely.
But then it goes into the chorus, where it's just like a sort of like a hip hop beat with that over and over and over again, and it actually sounds like the old song. The first thing I thought of was I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy.
That is the beat though. They bought that beat off them, right? Because it's in the liner notes.
So it's half like theatrical metalcore. I don't know what you want to call it. Those bands who do that, the theatrical like kind of the Broadway type stuff in their music, right. but it also has like the little hip hop vibe to it and stuff too. So it could go, you know, you could do a heavy cover with it, you could do a pop cover with it. I mean, you could go either way. I mean,
you're right. So wait, what's the actual question now?
If you could hang out with, date, or marry her, and she wrote a song about you, what would it be called and what would it be about?
What's the song? Well, Ryan Adams did the last record, right, in 1989.
Yeah.
And what's the fourth song off that record? I wrote it. It's I have it. I bought it. The Ryan Adams version. I literally buy maybe 2 songs a year on iTunes. I love how I was watching, I think, your thing of Woven Inside. I think you posted that. I was just watching that. They were good, by the way. They were a great band.
So you're going to pick a Taylor Swift song about you or not a custom one to be made about you?
I'm going to pick, it's already a past song. It's literally the only Taylor Swift song I've ever bought, but it's the Ryan Adams version. Because remember how he did the record? And it's this song, right?
It's the 5th one.
All You Had to Do Was Stay. I love that song.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's already written.
Oh, yeah. Mine would be called He Stayed, because once I got her, I'd never leave her, so.
There you go.
That'd be mine. All right, man. Thanks
Change it around a little bit. Awesome.
All right, man. Thanks for talking to us today. Glad to see you guys back. Stoked for the new music, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys out with Sherwood and all that. Cause,
make your way up to Nashville. I'll put you on the guest list.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, shout out to Dan Koch and all them. I listen to his podcast and everything. So
absolutely.
So shout out to those guys. But thanks for talking to us today, man.
No problem, man.
All right, sweet. I'm Trent with SoundLink Magazine. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Your smooth white skin desire.